So today in this episode, what I want to talk about is profit. So in this episode, what I want to do is I want to talk about coming up with a price for your t-shirts. Everybody, that's the main thing it comes down to. You want to say, like, the t-shirt cost me this, and then I'm going to charge out this much. How much was my profit? Was I making 20%, 8%, 50%? That's what I want to get down to. I want to help anyone out there that's getting into the business to start a simple cost analysis and then get into putting on a certain percentage so that you're actually making money. You know, the one thing that you're not really going to be worrying about when you're starting are all the big major overheads, you know, rent on a place, a brick and mortar building. You know, you're not going to be worrying about that. You're not going to be worrying about insurance as much. You know, there's a couple of things, but we're going to really break it down just to the bare essence to really grasp just the simple part of buying something, adding profit, and then selling it. You know, just adding that little bit, you know, that 50-40% on top of whatever you buy, how you make it and things like that, and then having that money coming in. You want it spending it, and you want a little bit back in return. So it's always doing that. It's putting $10 in, getting 14 back, and then, you know, just progressively putting the 14 in and then getting that back with a little bit of extra. So I'm going to do that on Excel. If you haven't seen one of my previous videos where I go through how to install Excel, I'll put it up here. But then we can go through the process of opening up Excel and then going about making up a little bit of a template so that we can even just punch in, hey, look, I've got this product, this is how much it cost me, I want to add 30% onto it. Then we can punch in one or two details, and then we get the actual end price. And if the price isn't enough, or it's lower than everyone around your area, then we could add another 10% and see where it sits. Add another 10%, see where it sits, and if we're comfortable with that, then we'll have a final idea of how much profit we're actually making out of that product. So I'm actually just going to load up the Excel. So I'm just going to go about loading it up. Excel. Click, click. And that's Office 2019. We're just going to open up a blank worksheet. And if you haven't seen my previous video, down the left hand side it's numerical. It goes all the way down. And across the top it's alphanumerical. And it continues on and on and on. And we've got a worksheet that can be absolutely ginormous. But what I like to do first is I like to press Control P and just hit back, and then this gives me an idea of my A4 sheet of paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it across, I'm going to center this, and then put in the best bit: business profit price. So I'll just leave that there, make it a little bit bigger, 20, oh yeah, bold. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my HTV t-shirt, HTV t-shirt. Okay, and then I'm just going to put under here cost. Then I'm going to write down the t-shirt. Just going to think of everything that cost me money to make this t-shirt. I'm going to need a t-shirt, I'm going to need HTV, I'm going to need electricity, I'm going to need equipment, and let's just leave it at that. Nice and simple. Just we don't have all those major overheads like rent and insurance and all those other things that are intrinsic to business. We're just going to focus on starting a side hustle and then getting an idea of what price we should charge. So I'll just make that a heading, you know, make it a little bit bigger so it stands out a bit more. But then I'm going to come down and then I'm going to think, all right, what does it cost me for one t-shirt? I'll just write, it's going to cost me $12 for a t-shirt. Then I buy my vinyl, you know, to make a 12-inch design on the chest. It's going to cost me 50 cents an inch or $5 for that 12-inch 1-foot design. So I'm just going to put $5 in there. Electricity is a hard one. All you can do is look at your quarterly bill and then get a rough idea of what the total cost is for that 3 months, break it down to the day, and then you can really get a little bit of an idea of what it costs a day, then you can sort of take out, well, if I heat press this many in a day, there's a lot that goes into that, but getting a rough idea is what we're trying to do in this video. So I'm just going to write down that it cost me 50 cents in electricity to make one t-shirt, and then my equipment, so that goes down to my vinyl cutter, my heat press, things like that. You know, if those cost money, and if when they wear out, I'm going to have to pay for more. So I'm going to say, make it easy, it cost me 50 cents a t-shirt just to make a t-shirt. So we've got a simple, that's the cost that I incur when I make a t-shirt for someone. I'm just going to go down here and write total cost. Total cost, I'm going to come up here, I'm going to make a little there, and all I have to do is hold in Alt and equals. And then that gathers up all the information that I've already put in. If I want less, I can just click on one of these blue boxes and bring it down, or I can drag it up, and then I can actually close off some of these if I can get onto this here. But you know, just click up here and then I can get into that blue box. Click there, 17, and it recognizes that I'm actually missing out on some of those numbers. I can update the formula, $18. The t-shirt cost me $18 to make. Now what I want to do is I want to figure out how much I want to put on top of that shirt. So $18 for a t-shirt's pretty cheap custom t-shirt. Hey, look, you can't complain with $18, but you're not going to be making any money. So what we're going to want to do is put in our percentage. So right in here, percentage profit, and then underneath I'm just going to click here and then click on the percentage. And I'm just going to say, hey, look, I wouldn't mind putting on 20%. So every dollar I spend, I get 20 cents back. Click that there, right? And then sale price, I'm just going to go under there and make another one here. And this is an equation that's going to help out. So we go equals sum, bracket, and then we click on our total cost price cell, which is $18, times, which is asterisk, bracket, 1 plus our profit percentage. Click on there, close that bracket, and then we close the bracket again. That's our sale price. So if we wanted to sell that t-shirt and make 20% profit on that shirt, sell it for $21.60, there you go. You know, that's a pretty good price for a t-shirt. But see, I think around 50% is the general retail price that most people put on their products. So we can even see how much that would be. You put on 50%, $27. See, around our area, people are charging $35 for a t-shirt. We might want to be under that a little bit. What we can do is we can just go 60%, still not 30, 70%, $30.60. It's just a really nice, easy way. All we need to do is adjust one thing and we get an idea of how much to sell our t-shirts for. And I thought that using the Excel there, you could add and subtract things to this. You can make it as crazy as you want to, but that's a simple way of finding out how much profit to put onto something and the total sale price. I know it was a very quick tutorial on that, and it was very simple, very quick. Did you get the thing I got wrong? Did you hear when I said 50 cents an inch charged out 12 inches is $5? Yeah, no, it's $6. But if you corrected me, the video is doing its job and making you think about what things cost and then what to add on top of it. You know, that's what it is. And every time you bring up the word investing, everybody thinks of the stock market, when you could be investing in a t-shirt and then it costs you $18, $19 and then you put a 50% profit on it. You know, that's 50%. For every dollar you spend, you're getting 50 cents back. There's no other way you can get that. There's no other way you can get that. You put your money in a bank account, you know, some of the high interest accounts is only 5%. And you're getting 10 times that by selling one t-shirt. And that's what business is. It's investing. You spend $100, you get 150 back, and then you just pump that 150 back into the business, and that's how it grows. Try and keep the money in the business, try and let it flourish, and don't suck from it as much as you possibly can, and that thing is just going to grow and grow and grow. So I hope that helped, and I hope that gives you a little bit of, just to make it as simple as possible, so you can go, hey, look, this much profit, cool. That's how much the sale price is. Rather than overcomplicating it, because you can overcomplicate every single step of the way. I want to try and make it as easy as possible. And I do want to continue sharing what I learn and what I know with other people. And hey, why don't we all make money? I love it. I love you, and I appreciate you. If you found this helpful, come on, give me a comment, give me a like, and then share it with someone else to say, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm thinking about this. I'm doing some math. I'm earning some moolah, and I'm taking the leap. I love you. I appreciate it. And cheers.